Let us solve a question on how to find out the output level where marginal cost is minimum. The question is, when average variable cost, which is being given us, is 10 minus 5q plus 10q square, q denotes the output, what will be the output at minimum marginal cost when fixed cost is 50? The options are being given. We need to find out the correct option. Okay. So what we are being given here, we are being given the average variable cost, which is equal to 10 minus 5q plus 10q square. Also, we are being told that fixed cost is 50. Okay. So first thing is we need to find out the marginal cost. Okay. To find out the marginal cost, first we should know what is the total cost. To find out the total cost from the average variable cost, first we need to know what is the total variable cost. Total variable cost is simply equal to average variable cost times output. We know this property. So average variable cost is 10 minus 5q plus 10q square. To this we multiply q to get the total variable cost. So total variable cost is 10q minus 5q square plus 10q cube. Okay, this is our total variable cost, but we need to find out the total cost. Simple thing, we want to find out the marginal cost. To find out the marginal cost, we should know what is the total cost. Okay, we are all only being given the average variable cost. So first we need to find out the total variable cost. Then to find out the total cost, we add up the total variable cost. That is, total cost is equal to total variable cost plus fixed cost. Okay, so total variable cost we calculated. Now we need to know what is the fixed cost. That is being given us as 50. Then our total variable, rather the total cost function, will be equal to total variable cost plus total fixed cost, which is equal to 10q minus 5q square plus 10q cube. Okay, so here it is only, okay, this is 10q cube plus the fixed cost is 50. This is our total cost. Now we can find out the marginal cost. Marginal cost is simply the derivative of total cost function with respect to output. Okay, so to find out the marginal cost, to simply differentiate the total cost function with respect to output. Derivative of q is 1, so we are left with 10. Derivative of q square is 2q, so 2 into 5 is 10q plus derivative of q cube is 3q square, so 3 into 10 is 30q square, and derivative of a constant is 0, so derivative of 50 will be 0. So we are done with the marginal cost. So our marginal cost function is 10 minus 10q plus 30q square. Okay, on the graph, what is meant by this? If we have output on the horizontal axis and this marginal cost on the vertical axis, here the intercept is 10, and this will be what we can hyperbola kind of function. We will have marginal cost like this. Okay, with the intercept of 10. So this is our marginal cost. We need to find out the output level where marginal cost is minimum. Given this marginal cost, we need to find out the output level where marginal cost will be minimum. Marginal cost will be minimum where the slope of the marginal cost is, equal to 0. Okay, and let me write it here. Marginal cost will be minimum where slope of marginal cost is equal to 0. Now what is slope of marginal cost? Slope of marginal cost is simply equal to the derivative of marginal cost function with respect to output, and when we set it equal to 0, we will get this very stuff. So slope of marginal cost is equal to 0 when the derivative of marginal cost with respect to output is equal to 0. So we differentiate the marginal cost function with respect to output. Derivative of a constant is 0, so we will not write it here. Derivative of q will be 1, so we will be left with minus 10. Derivative of q square is 3, sorry, 2q square. So 2 into 3 is 6. So I can write it here 6q, and we set it equal to 0, which implies 6q is equal to, let me see if I have done any mistake here. So marginal cost, actually it is 30 here. Okay, so it is here 30. So we have 2 into 30, which is 60 here. I will get here 60. So we have here 60 again. So 60q is equal to 10, which implies, sorry, positive 10, because when transposing it will become positive. Dividing both sides by 60, that means q will be equal to 10 upon 60, which gives us q will be equal to 1 upon 6. That means the marginal cost will be minimum when the output level is 1 upon 6. Okay, I hope I make myself clear in this video. Thank you.